It happens to a lot of us. There's potentially awkward situations at the office or maybe when you're out with friends.
Yeah, maybe someone has something in their teeth or their fly is undone. Do you tell them? Or is it more polite to just ignore it? Well, we don't need to answer those questions.
Oh, we don't have to answer it yet.
No. Our etiquette expert, Diane Gottsman, is here to help us navigate those awkward moments. Thank you so much for coming in. It's always good to see you.
Nice seeing you too.
Well, listen, when somebody has something in their teeth, I'm not afraid to tell them.
You should tell
Is that something that it's okay?
It's okay. Now, you want to preface it with, I know you'd want to know. So you just don't want to start pointing, you know, because then everybody else can see it too.
Right.
I point. I'm like, yeah, you got something on your teeth. So you just say you might.
You might want to check the mirror. You've got something in your teeth. You know, I know I'd want to know, so I'm telling you.
What about like bad breath or?
Well, that's a judgment call. Bodily odors. Well, that's a judgment call because if you know the person really well, you don't want to just walk by somebody in the hall and say bad breath. B.O. Sticky feet, you know, but if you're friends, if you're close friends, if it's a mate, you're going to tell them because you don't want them to be embarrassed going out. And, you know, another way to do it, if you're sitting next to somebody and you don't, you know, they have bad breath, you can have a mint and then offer them a mint.
And
so it's not like you're just handing them one.
Well,
you're taking a mint yourself.
On the flip side of that, I always just have gum just because I enjoy chewing gum, but I offer it to people not because they have bad breath, but they always assume I'm offering it to them because of that.
Okay.
So do you just say, oh, it's not because of that, I just want to be friendly?
No, you don't say it's not because of that, because then they'll think it's really because of that.
So you just say, hey, just offering you some gum.
Would you like some gum?
Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Easy.
What about the XYZ situation?
There's the XYZ,
which is if a zipper's down.
So you want to make sure and tell that person before they go into the meeting or they go on air. But you wouldn't say your zipper is down, looking down. You'd look at them in their eyes, you know, eye to eye contact, and say your zipper is down.
So giggling and pointing
before, yeah, that's right.
And is it all right for a gentleman to let a colleague know that maybe her bra strap's showing, or?
Oh yeah, that could be tricky.
That's right. Well, you know, again, it's one of those gray areas, so you want to make sure it's appropriate. You want to make sure that it's for the right reasons that you're bringing all of these things up. Obviously, if your bra strap is hanging out, you don't want her to walk into a meeting and embarrass herself.
Yeah.
And social media, you know, sometimes your boss requests you on Facebook, you request them on Facebook. Is it okay to ask, hey, why haven't you accepted my request? Or should you accept your boss's request?
That's murky water, because that's crossing, that's the blurred lines between social and professional. So do not friend request your boss on Facebook. And if he or she has not friended you, don't go ask why, because it's obvious why. You know, but better than that, just don't do it in the first place.
Makes sense. Now about hairstyles and haircuts.
What about haircuts?
Well, I mean, do I tell a friend her new haircut is maybe not flattering?
What are you saying?
I'm not saying that about.
Yeah, all of a sudden we're feeling kind of bad.
Yeah, well, I think it looks good.
So, well, that's your own personal opinion. So unless she asks and says, what do you think about my hair? And you don't have to go, ooh, not looking good on you. But you can say, you know, I think it looks cute, but I really preferred it long. If they're a good friend. If not, just say it looks great. You know, even if you look, you're looking funny.
That's stretching the truth.
Well, but do you want to hurt their feelings? What are they going to do? It's a pixie, and you want it past their shoulders.
Yeah, I'd rather just.
You know what? I always tell, like, especially the ladies I work with, because we're on air every day. I tell them when I first come, I say, you can tell me anything. I take criticism. If you hate my hair, if you hate my dress, you just tell me.
That's right. And
you know, so I like to let people know that I'm okay with that.
And if you don't want to know, don't ask.
Yeah,
that's
true too. That's a good
point. What about this dress? Does it make me look whatever? And you say yes. Well, okay, I wanted to know. So accept the truth or don't ask.
Well, before we go, I love both your dresses.
Thank you.
I love your hair.
Thank you.
You both look beautiful this morning. So thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm telling the truth.
And I can tell.
Why is your nose getting longer? Just kidding.
There's information on the